What's up, class? It's Mr. Wickelhouse again, and today we are working on simplifying complex rational expressions. Now, this isn't any different than anything that you've done so far, and you guys should be getting pretty good, or at least semi-good, at combining and simplifying, adding and subtracting, multiplying, dividing rational expressions. These are called complex because it's basically two problems in one. So these complex numbers, or these complex expressions, have the fraction bar in the middle, which we all know means division, and then something's going on here in the bottom and something's going on in the top. Here we can see that we're adding in the bottom, and so you want to just treat this like it's two separate problems to start off with. You look at the top, say what do I need to do there, look at the bottom and say what do I need to do there. The top on this one, there's really not anything to do, so let's focus on the bottom one right now. So we've got 16 over 5 plus x over 25. I want to combine these two fractions together by addition, find a common denominator. 25 is going to be my common denominator, so I'm multiplying this by 5, multiplying this by 5. So then this is going to become 80 plus x all over 25. And that's what my bottom turned into. Okay. So the next step then for this is, now that we've got that, then I know this is division. So if you remember from when we did multiplication and division before, we keep, change, flip. This is what we're flipping. So I'm keeping the top, 4 over 5x, changing to multiplication, then flipping this guy upside down, or taking the reciprocal. It's 25 over 80 plus x. Okay. Now we'll do some combining these together. We've got 4 times 25 over 5x times 80 plus x. I can see a little bit of simplification here. I've got a 5 here, 25 here. It means I can get rid of the 5. That's going to turn that into 5, which means on the top I'll have 20, and on the bottom I'll have 80x plus x squared. And that's as far as we can go with that one. Okay, that's your first example. Let's look at the second example. It's a little bit more complicated. Alright. So here we can see on this one that this part here is the top, this is the bottom. We're doing subtraction in both top and bottom of with rational expressions. So let's start with the top one. I've got 3 over x minus 5 minus x minus 5 over x plus 5. Let's find our common denominator. Well, there's x minus 5 in this one, x plus 5 in this one, so our common denominator is going to be a combination of those two. X minus 5, x plus 5. This one needs the x plus 5, so I'm multiplying this by x plus 5. This one needs the x minus 5, so I'm multiplying this by x minus 5. Okay. Go ahead and finish this one off. It's going to be 3x plus 15 Distributing this through is x squared minus 10x plus 25, but the negative is going to change everything, so that's minus x squared plus 10x minus 25. Then we'll leave the bottom basically how it is. Just be easier that way in the long run. Combine like terms. This is going to end up being, see, 3x of 10x, 5 and the minus 25, minus x squared. It's minus x squared plus 13x minus 20 all over x minus 5, x plus 5. And that's just the top. Let's look at the bottom now. Got 3 over x minus 5 minus x minus 5 over x plus 5. Nope, sorry, not x plus 5. That one's over 9. Okay, this one won't be as bad. Common denominator. Common denominator on this one is 9 times x minus 5. So then I've got 9 up here is 27. This is going to be same as the top was, minus x squared plus 10x minus 25. That's going to simplify to be 27 minus, that's minus x squared plus 10x plus 2 over 9 times x minus 5. Okay. So this is the top, this is the bottom. So we keep the top, minus x squared plus 13x minus 20 over x minus 5, x plus 5. We're going to change the multiplication and we're going to flip this one over. So 9 over x minus 5 over negative x squared plus 10x plus 2. Seeing x minus 5 down here, x minus 5 up here, those cancel out. I'm going to distribute the 9 through all of this. So I've got negative 9 x squared plus 9 times 13 is 9117. I think that's right. Minus 180. All of that is going to be over top of x plus 5 times negative x squared plus 10x plus 2. So we're going to distribute all that. Distribute the x through first. This is minus x cubed plus 10x squared plus 2x. Distribute the 5. That's minus 5x squared plus 50x plus 10. Almost done. Combine like terms. The top's going to be just what it is, plus 117x minus 180. There's only 1x cubed, so minus x cubed plus 10x squared minus 5x squared is plus 5x squared. 2x and 50x, that's plus 52x plus 10. And that's our final answer right there. So it's just two problems in one. That's the deal with complex numbers. It's not really any harder than anything that you've done thus far. Just take some practice to get used to looking at it and just thinking about it as two separate things together in one. And that's all there is to it. See you later.